Okay. So we have two identical twin brothers, Al and Gator, right here. Okay? So everything about them is the same. Except when Al talks, his mouth opens at a 30-degree angle. And when Gator talks, his mouth talks at a 40-degree angle. So,
they're not identical.
You're right, they're a little different. Whose mouth is open wider, Al or Gator? Why? Because the angle's bigger, right? That's all you're doing today. That's literally all we're doing. Okay?
So no word.
It's a worksheet. Okay? So, we call this the hinge theorem. That's kind of what we're looking at. There's no round gators. So the hinge theorem says if you have two triangles with two pairs of sides congruent, you see this? AB, DE, AC, and DF are congruent. And we know that this angle A is greater than angle D. What can we conclude? What side's bigger, BC or EF?
BC is bigger.
BC is greater than EF. That's the hinge theorem. That's what we call it. And then the converse is true. So if we knew the sides were bigger, so if BC is greater than EF, what's bigger, angle A or angle D? If BC is larger than EF.
A.
Angle A, yep. Angle A would be greater than angle D. So you're just comparing. That's all we're doing today. Which one's bigger? Okay. So compare the sides given the angle measures. So do we agree our two angles are between congruent sides, 9 and 9, 15 and 15? So which side's bigger, KL or PN? Why?
Because 79 is bigger than 74.
Yeah, 79 is bigger than 74. Greater than. That's it.
Don't touch me.
So now we're comparing AD and BC. But I only see two sides that are equal though. 24 and 24.
No. They're 65 and 15.
But I only see one pair of sides. I need two sides that are the same.
BD.
Oh, B.
BD's in both of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what side's going to be bigger?
BC.
BC, right? Because it's across from 65. Perfect. Okay, now let's try it with some angles. The measure of angle D. So angle D is across from 35. Angle H is across from 33. Which one's bigger? D. There's a typo. Will you guys change this one to angle E? Angle E. So if I look here, angle A is across from 16. Angle E is across from 15. What do we think? Angle A. Okay, can we do a little bit of algebra with our comparing? We can do it. We got it. It says find the range of possible values for what x could be. So we first have to decide out of these two angles we're given, 65 and this expression here, which one has to be bigger?
65.
Right, because 5 is bigger than 2. Okay, so we can write 5x minus 10 is less than 65, right? We can do that. We can solve this. What would we do next? Add 10. So let's add 10.
Just listen.
So 5x is less than
X is
70.
15.
You guys agree with Connor?
Yes.
Okay, but I want a range though. So I have my upper limit, right? So remember when we have a range, we have a number, x, and then our other number, which we just found is 15. How am I going to find my lower bound? What's the minimum value this angle could be?
0.
0, because I have a negative angle.
No.
No! So now, can I erase this?
That means. Never mind.
No, are you okay?
No. Yeah.
Can I erase this?
Yeah.
So now I know that 0 has to be less than 5x minus 10. And now it's the same thing. We're going to add our 10 over.
Well, wouldn't it be like 2
Yeah.
instead of 0?
Well, we solve for it to be 2. Because if you plug 2 in, what's 10 minus 10? 0. That's why.
Oh, that makes sense.
Can we try another one for good luck? I see a lot of like kind of confused faces.
Wait, how do you do 2?
Because I know this angle has to be bigger than 0, because
So-
otherwise it wouldn't exist. So I had to make it bigger than 0, and then we solve.
So you solve 65 and the variable first, and
Yep.
then you do
Put it to 0. Yes, sir.
So is it always 0?
If it's the lower one, yep. But like on this next one, let's look. It's a little different. On this next one, if we compare our angles, this is across from 11, and this one's across from 10. I'll call this angle A and B. Which angle's bigger, A or B? A. So then what must be true of these two things?
3x minus 18 is greater than.
Yep. So let's write that. So 3x minus 18 is greater than 42.
The base.
So we'll add 18 over.
X or X.
Yep. So x is greater than 20. So this time, what did we find? The upper bound or the lower bound?
Lower.
Lower.
So now you're on
But now how are you going to find what's the max?
42.
No, because we already know it's bigger than 42.
Look it up.
What's the maximum our angle could be?
Guess and check.
No.
42.
3x.
Griggs minus 18.
What's the maximum value an angle could be in a triangle?
660.
No.
60.
180. Has to be less than 180. Because all three of the angles have to add to what?
180.
180. So now this time, I know this is less than 180.
Would be like 170.
Because it could be like 179.5, and the angle could be 0.5. We have no idea.
So 180.
Yep, so 180. So then we'll get, what, 198.
66.
Is that what it is? Thanks,
Yeah.
sir. I can help you on your homework if those are still kind of confusing, or we can do some of them together too. Okay. I'm going to give you a worksheet again. If you would do the book problems on the back of here, that would be super.
How would I?